What up? Welcome back to the channel for another vlog. Sorry if you guys hear some background noise. Tanya's making breakfast and listening to music, and Michael is chilling in our closet because his brothers are in his room and they don't leave him alone, and he wants to play on his tablet with his friends online or something. So yeah, sorry if you guys hear some some noises in the background. I'm trying to told him try to keep it down a little bit, but I mean, it is what it is. We're in a 2-bedroom apartment and there's 5 of us, soon to be 6. So yeah, I just kind of want to bring you guys along with me in a typical weekend in my life. I worked yesterday, Friday, and I got back early this morning, Saturday. I've said in past vlogs, I'm pretty sure I've said in past vlogs, but for those of you that are new, I'm a truck driver, and last night I drove back from El Paso to Phoenix. I started driving at around almost 10 o'clock, 10 p.m., and I got back to Phoenix at around, I want to say like 5:45. And I was done working at around 6:30. I got home around 7, and this morning.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Papa.
Hi.
What's up, Papa?
Good.
What are you eating? What is that?
What?
Yeah, sorry about that. My son Luke came in. He was just curious about what I was doing. But yeah, that's real life for you. Real life of a dad. What was I saying? Yeah, I worked yesterday. It was Valentine's Day. It was my mom's birthday. It was also Valentine's Day. Like I said, I worked, so we didn't do nothing for Valentine's Day. But we did end up going out to eat on Thursday. Me and Tanya, we went to go eat Texas Roadhouse. So yeah, at least we ended up doing a little something. So yeah, it should be a pretty chill weekend. Like I said, I'm gonna bring you guys along. I'm gonna try to bring you guys along with me as much as possible. And oh, one other thing I wanted to touch on. I try, but my videos always end up being over like 15 minutes long, and I try to cut it down as much as possible, but I just want to bring you guys along with me, you know, as much as possible. So I don't know how long this vlog is going to be, and if it's a little longer than usual, I apologize, and I also want to say thank you if you guys watch all the way through. So yeah, let's go get the weekend started. So yeah, that's our breakfast right there. I just made those beans a few days ago, and Tanya made the bacon and eggs.
I made the beans better.
You made the beans better? What'd you do?
More salt.
More salt?
More salt, jalapeno juice, and cheese.
Sounds good.
Potty.
You ready? Are you ready? Let's go.
It's like
Where's Jojo?
over here.
Jojo. 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 Alright, so we got home a little while ago, and as soon as we got here, Tanya had to hurry up and leave. I feel like we're always kind of doing that. I feel like we always get to the store with a good amount of time, but we just kind of always look around here and there, just kind of bullshit. And then next thing you know, Tanya's got to be at work in like 30 minutes. Luckily, we live like right across the street from a couple stores, so we're always pretty close by to home. And yeah, so same as usual. I basically brought in all the groceries, but luckily we didn't buy too much this time. But yeah, I basically brought in all the groceries by myself. The boys did help. They brought in like 1 or 2 bags that weren't too heavy each. So yeah, I just kind of chilled for a little bit because my feet were kind of hurting. Like I said, we did walk around a good amount at the store, just kind of looking around. I did buy a Lego bonsai tree thing. I don't know why, I just been kind of getting into Lego, like out of nowhere too. I was never really into Lego growing up, but lately I've been kind of getting into it more and more. I think that's like the first big one I've ever gotten, but yeah, I'm finished putting groceries away. It's getting close to, it's exactly 6 o'clock right now. The sun's already starting to go down. Yeah, and I think I said earlier, I've been up since last night. I drove back from El Paso. And I woke up like at 8:30, and I wanted to start driving like at 9:30, but I ran into the other driver. Usually we just leave our paperwork with reception at the hotel. I think I kind of explained how I do everything. But yeah, usually we leave our paperwork for the other driver at the reception desk at the hotel. And yesterday you got there kind of late, and yeah, so I ended up seeing him. We talked for like a good 15 minutes or so. Sorry, Tanya just texted me. Yeah, anyway, I don't want to get into work stuff again. I feel like I'm always trying to explain how work is, but that's like the last thing I want to talk about, especially on my days off. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock already. Sun's gonna start going down. I've been up for almost 24 hours. I woke up at 8:30 last night, and like I said, it's exactly 6 right now, and I still got a little bit of things to do. I put a load of laundry to wash, and that should take about an hour to wash or so. I'm gonna finish putting the last little bit of groceries away, and then I got a pretty good amount of dishes to do. So yeah, I'm gonna finish putting the groceries away, and then I'm gonna do those dishes. Then I have to walk Leia, and then I gotta get the boys ready to sleep. I wanna be sleeping by like 8 o'clock the latest. Tanya gets off around 8:30, and I would like to stay up for when she gets here, but I'm just so tired by then. It's like literally like 24 hours almost of being up. So yeah, I'm just gonna get to it. So yeah. Hey, what is it? You wanna go outside? Wanna go for a walk?
In Hollywood, you can't even see the Hollywood sign. It's so like Nike out there. Roblox, get going to the hotel, and hopefully get some stuff done.
Alright, so I just finished doing the dishes. It is 7:50. It took a little more than an hour to do the dishes and everything. Plus, while in the middle of doing dishes, the boys got hungry, so I gave them some of the, I don't know if I said, but we bought a rotisserie chicken while we were at the store, so I gave them some of that. And I wanted to be asleep by 8 because I would have been up for almost 24 hours by then, but yeah, I still gotta walk the dog. I don't want Tanya to do it after coming home from work, so I'm gonna go do that real quick. Then I'll put the boys to sleep, and then I'm gonna take a quick shower and then go to sleep. So we'll see how long that takes, but yeah. So it's the next day, and I did end up going to sleep a little later than I wanted to, but it's cool, it's whatever. Tanya brought me back some lo mein, so I ain't complaining. It was pretty good, so I ate that and then went straight to bed. But yeah, it's the next morning, and slept in a little bit. Woke up like around 7. To me, that's sleeping in, especially when you got 3 boys. But yeah, right now I'm making breakfast. The boys don't know what I'm making. They always want to help when they know I'm making this, especially. But yeah, I'm making pancakes, and they always want to help. But right now they're just playing in the room. I'm also making eggs, scrambled eggs, and beans. We bought some queso fresco, so we're just gonna have like a pretty simple breakfast. My pan's are already getting hot. I gotta start making this, but yeah, I'm letting Tanya sleep in a little bit, and hopefully breakfast is ready by the time she gets up. So yeah, y'all already know the first one's always the test one, so we'll see how that comes out. And if you know, you know. You gotta add just a little splash of milk to your eggs, just to give it that nice little fluff. Let's see how this first one came out. It's the tester. All right, that looks pretty brown. All right, not too bad. All right, so I got the second pancake going. My pan's hot for the eggs, and it should. That's the noise you want to hear. I'm not trying to do a whole cooking tutorial, but it is what it is. I get my little spatula. Start mixing. Don't want the eggs to burn. I hate brown eggs. I don't like them. I just want to start mixing that up. I didn't season them yet. I don't like to season until they're like a little more than halfway done cooking, because I watch a lot of cooking shows and all that. And if you know, Gordon Ramsay's one of the top ones, and I don't know. He says you shouldn't season the eggs till they're like almost done or whatever, because then if you put them while they're still like really wet, it makes them like gray or whatever. Plus, you don't even taste the seasoning, which I feel is kind of true. So I don't like to season them till they're like a little more than halfway done. All right, so they're still pretty wet, and I feel like they're a little more than halfway done. So this is when I hit them with just a little bit of garlic, salt, and pepper. That's all you need. So. All right, so the eggs are done. Tell me they don't look bomb. Got my beans going. I'm gonna start smashing them right now. Got my stack of pancakes going. Tell me that don't look perfect right there. Do I get down or do I get down? All right, so my beans are almost done. Just got done smashing them. They look a little dry, but I like to hit them with a little bit of jalapeno. They're made for nachos, but they're already sliced up and everything. I throw a couple jalapenos in there, and I put some juice in there. Just give it like the tiniest little bit of spice, because these aren't that spicy at all. So yeah, that's what I just did. Even Tanya, she's the reason why I do it. She likes her food spicy, so I just started doing that not that long. I told her I'm gonna try it with the Serrano. Sorry, Michael's in the background.
Hi guys. I hope you have a fantastic day today.
Breakfast is almost ready. Go sit down.
Okay.
All right, so breakfast is ready. This is for Luke and Joe right here. They like to pick from like everything. They won't finish everything, but they like to eat a little bit of everything. Michael will finish all of this. He doesn't eat cheese in the mornings and yogurt, but he will finish everything else. He's kind of picky, but the other two will eat a little bit of everything. Mm-hmm. And then this one, look, she's waiting for her cheese, huh? Come here.
Sit. No.
Sit. Good girl. And then she takes it off. But yeah, this is just mine and Tanya's right here. Just a simple breakfast, nothing too crazy. All right, breakfast was a big success. Everybody literally devoured it. Like, no joke. Even Luke, who he'll take a few bites or anything, especially with how like his stomach and all that. He was born premature, so he's always had kind of like a smaller stomach than the rest of us, which, I mean, it's kind of, yeah, whatever. Yeah, so he like ate everything. Joe actually is the one that left like a big spoonful of beans, but whatever. Everybody ate everything else, and now we're gonna go walk Leia. Like all of us. Usually it's just me. Like I'll go walk Leia while Tanya makes breakfast, but since I let her sleep in and I made breakfast, we're all just gonna go walk off all the food we just ate. So yeah.
Oh, like they changed her.
Oh yeah. Safe?
Dad, at the park, Dad, at the park, can we play for a little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah. I'm ready.
1 point for me.
Dang it.
All right, I'm gonna try to do this one-handed. Oh. All right, so we've been back for a little while. I want to say like a half hour or so after our walk. We were just kind of chilling because we did walk for a pretty good amount of time. I think Michael noticed that we were gone for like an hour or so. But yeah, now Tanya's getting ready for work and I'm making lunch. Just something quick that we literally thought about making this like last minute. We didn't know what to make, so yeah. Just gonna show you guys real quick. Making some burgers. Got the patties right here cooking. Those are almost done. I'm gonna take them off right now. Then I got these. They're almost done too. And again with the Arby's curly fries, they're pretty bomb, so we usually stick with them. I think those are almost done. So yeah, like I said, I didn't intend for this to be a cooking vlog, but that's kind of what it feels like it's turning into. So, day in the life of a father and husband.
Yeah.
There's Tanya.
Yum yum.
It's like half lettuce, but it's still pretty good. Spoiled. All right, so it's about 7:30 right now. Actually, it's exactly 7:30 right now. I was cleaning like non-stop a little while after Tanya left. She left at about like 2:50ish. She had to be at work at 3, and she doesn't work too far from here, so it doesn't take her that long to get to work. But yeah, I was just chilling for a little bit. Like the food hit the spot, so I didn't want to move at all. Yeah, my back started hurting. I started getting sleepy, so I finished my coffee that I made earlier when we went for a walk. And then my back also started hurting, and I started getting like a little bit of a headache. So I took some pills, and like the coffee and the pills kicked in, and I just went to town cleaning. Yeah, right now I'm just waiting for the boys to finish. I just gave them a little bit of cereal before bedtime, but yeah, I'm waiting for them to finish. Then we're gonna go walk Leia real quick, and then we're gonna come back in his bedtime. Michael doesn't have school tomorrow, so he doesn't have to go to sleep super early, but I don't know, I might put them to sleep early today.